Alright everybody, what up? Welcome to Pauper MTG with Rob and Dan, coming back with some more Pauper matches. Sorry for the, what would you call this? The hiatus?
I mean, we streamed for you guys, so it's not like we really went on a hiatus. We're trying out some new stuff. We were having some fun. That's what we're all about here.
And I got a new job, you know, and we're kind of trying to still figure out an upload schedule to go by, and, you know, converting videos is hard work. It hurts my hands.
Yep.
But anyway, we're back for now, for the time being.
Yep.
Let's start with, this is one of my pit decks here. This was my original Freed from the Real brew.
Okay.
This is what I was going to play before I decided to go for the blue, red, green version that was previously featured on the channel.
Yep.
So let's just jump right into it. For lands, we got 16 copies of Forest. Look at this bad point.
Nice.
Mono green, Freed from the Real, so we're
Almost.
on. And 2 copies of Psionic Growth Chamber. And you'll see how that fits into our strategy in just one moment here.
Yep.
2 copies of Gigadrowse. Not the best in this version of the deck. Possibly should just be something else. Just because, as you can imagine, when we have a mostly green mana base, getting a lot of blue can be difficult sometimes. But anyway, what you do with that card is on your opponent's end step, you tap a bunch of blue mana, you cast this card, you replicate it a whole mess of times and tap down all your lands. And it works the same way Storm does, so if they just counter 1 copy of Gigadrowse, that's exactly what that does. It only copies 1 replicated copy of Gigadrowse. The rest will get to resolve. It's great. Fantastic stuff.
Amazing.
4 copies of Ponder. Everyone knows what this does. 1 blue mana. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, then you put them back in any order, and you may shuffle it if you desire. And then you draw a card. Not the best blue cantrip in the format, but it's close.
It's fine.
1 copy of Wind Zendikon, tutorable with Heliod's Pilgrim, but we'll get to that in a second here. We got 4 copies of Abundant Growth, Enchant Land. When Abundant Growth enters the battlefield, I get to draw a card. Enchanted Land has tap, add 1 mana of any color to my mana pool. 4 copies of Arbor Elf. This guy has the ability to untap a forest. And as you can imagine, if you stick something like Utopia Sprawl or Fertile Ground on it, you get to just add a whole mess of mana with
Making
just
a lot of mana, yeah.
with 1 Arbor Elf. It's so good. 4 copies of Utopia Sprawl. It's Enchant Forest. It can only hit forests. It cannot hit Psionic Growth Chamber. It cannot hit an island. It only hits forests. 1 green mana, Enchant Forest. As Utopia Sprawl enters the battlefield, I choose a color, and whenever the Enchanted Forest is tapped for mana, its controller adds 1 mana of the chosen color to his or her mana pool. We got 3 copies of Lifespark Spellbomb, 1 mana cost artifact. It has the ability to tap for a green. You can sack it. Until end of turn, target land becomes a 3/3 creature that's still a land. It also has the ability to tap 1, sacrifice it, and I get to draw a card. So, I mean, this fits into the combo, which I will explain once I'm through all the cards in it.
Yep.
And also, if you don't need it, if you have redundant copies of your combo pieces, you can cycle it. Our finisher in the combo, Psionic Gift. 2 mana cost, enchantment. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature has the ability to tap. This creature deals 1 damage to target creature or player. That's our win con.
Is that just like a weird octopus thing, like shooting a hole through a book with magic?
For sale, complete Wizard's Library, rare scrolls, grimoires, and works of ancient spellcrafting, slightly abridged.
Because he burned holes out. Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
he shot a hole through it. And it's not an octopus, Dan, it's a cephalid, okay?
It's basically an octopus.
Basically, yes. 4 copies of Fertile Ground, Enchant Land. This one can enchant any land, however.
Sure.
And whenever enchanted land is tapped for mana, its controller adds 1 mana of any color to her mana pool. Pretty good for a 2-drop.
Yeah.
3 copies of Heliod's Pilgrim. This guy is a 1/2 that can search for any aura card in my deck. So it can tutor for a Wind Zendikon, it can tutor for this thing, it can tutor for Fertile Ground. Also, it can tutor for Psionic Gift, our win con. Would you look at that? Also, our enabler here, also the combo here.
Yeah.
From the real. But we'll get into that in a second. We got 4 copies of Forbidden Alchemy. In this deck, this card is the bomb. Because, okay, so say you got infinite mana. This gives you something to do with your infinite mana. In addition to being an impulse, look at the top 4 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. It flashbacks to do the same thing. And when you have infinite mana, I mean, you can start chaining these together just to cycle through your deck, get to your win cons. 4 copies of Free from the Real. Enchant Creature has the ability to tap 1 blue, untap Enchanted Creature, or to tap 1 blue, tap Enchanted Creature. In a pinch, you can put this on your opponent's creatures to tap them down.
It could be bad narcolepsy, yeah.
It could be the worst narcolepsy you've ever seen in your life. But the idea here is to put one of these on one of your lands that can tap for 2 mana.
Yep.
And then you tap a blue to untap it. And then you can tap your mana for 2 more mana again, netting you effectively 1 mana.
Wow.
Pretty good.
That's not bad.
So you get infinite mana, you put Psionic Gift on your land creature,
Sure.
and then you just ping them 20 times till they're dead. Boom. 3 copies of Foresee, 4 mana costs, scry 4, look at the top 4 cards of your library, then draw 2 cards. You can look at the top 4 and you can put any of them on the top or bottom that you want. So say there's only 1 card, you stick that on top, you still get to draw a random card. No.
Yep.
Moving on to the sideboard. Oh yeah, we have 1 copy of Elven Cache, in case for some reason this ends up in our graveyard.
I suppose, yeah.
We need a reclaim effect to get it back.
Right.
Also can get back other stuff, in case you need it. It gets back any card from your graveyard for 4 mana. That's all you need.
That's all you need. If you have 2 of them, you can just keep comboing them.
Sideboard, we got an extra Lifespark Spellbomb. I forget the idea behind this, but it's there.
Sure. If we need it.
3 copies of Moment's Peace, comes in against aggro decks.
Yep.
2 copies of Granger Guildmage. This guy was in here when Delver was more popular. It was just a 1 mana cost hoser for 1/1 creatures.
Sure.
He's a green mana. Tap 1 red, and Granger Guildmage deals damage, 1 damage to target creature or player, and 1 damage to me. And you can also make our creatures at first strike if we ever needed to do that.
Sure, that seems like a good thing.
Another copy of Wind Zendikon comes in against stuff, I guess. It's been a long time since I played this deck. I forget all of the secret technology here. But, what does that come in for? I think these come in, if my opponent has removal heavy decks and they want to kill our Arbor Elves.
Sure.
1 copy Spell Pierce, counter target non-creature spell, unless its controller pays 2 mana. 1 copy Hydro Blast, counter target spell if it's red, destroy target permanent if it's red. Extra copy of Gigadrowse, comes in against control, copy of the spell, counters an instant spell. 3 copies of Circle of Protection red, or red hoser.
Yep.
I don't think we've played a deck yet that used this card, so I'll go ahead and read it for you. 2 mana costs, white enchantment, 1 white, 1 general. It has the ability to tap for a general. The next time a red source of your choice would deal damage to you this turn, prevent that damage. And this card can target like lightning bolts. This can target creatures that have protection from white. This can target creatures, anything. It doesn't target at all. You can target Shroud guys. So if you have Circle of Protection green, this guy can come in against Hexproof pretty good.
Okay.
Not this card.
But it'd have to be Circle Protection green, yeah.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I have 1 copy of Ethereal Armor. This card usually comes in against like mono red burn, I'd imagine. Just because we don't necessarily need or even want the combo to win. We just need something that can kill them in an expedient fashion. So that is the deck, Freed from the Fun Part 2. Dan, Sleepy Dan, what do you think?
I'm going to take a nap and then I'm going to play this deck.
Okay, right on. We'll see you for matches.